Brother Abdul Malik from London. I agreed with my wife before marriage that I wanted to go overseas to study. She agreed. Now married, she has changed her mind and doesn't want me to go. What should I do?
You agreed that you would go overseas before you got married. After you got married, your wife is saying, no, I don't want to go. What should I do? Make dua for her that Allah soften her heart. And sit down and talk with her with respect and with consideration. Don't come as the husband who's in charge. Come as a friend. Come to her, listen to this advice. Come to her as an equal. Is the husband equal? I said come to her as what? As an equal. Sit down and talk with your wife and speak to her and discuss it with her. Honey, Zoj, Zoja, boo, babe, whatever you call your wife. I want to go overseas. I want to study. I think it's a good thing for our deen, our children. Kada. What do you think? What do you feel? And let her talk. Let her express her views. See why she doesn't want to go overseas. In most cases, and Allah knows best, Allah Alam, in most cases, she doesn't want to go overseas because of something that she thinks is overseas that isn't true, isn't accurate. Or she's afraid that she's going to lose something. She's afraid that something's going to happen to her. In most cases, it's not just she doesn't want to go overseas. And she just wants to go against you and just reject your ideas. In most cases, that's not the case, Yusuf. But it's some type of shubha. So ask her, why overseas is dirty? Overseas, I can't drive. Overseas is kettle. We're not going to be able to get food that we eat here in the UK. We can't have fish and chips overseas. Everybody understand this? Overseas is going to come back as terrorists. Kettle. There has to be a reason. And I don't think that a woman who loves her husband, who wishes to be with her husband, and knows that her husband is passionate about a thing, he's ardent about a thing, he wants to do something that's from the deen, that's a good act, and she's just going to just oppose him and go against it without a reason. I don't think that there's a woman who loves her husband, let alone a believer, a Muslimah, who's going to do that. There has to be some other reason, somewhere, somehow, something wrong, something that you're not doing that's right, something that she's afraid of. You're not providing for her there in the UK, let alone overseas. Some family that she saw suffer and go through problems. There has to be a reason why. And at the end of the day, if you try, and if you use hikmah, wisdom, if you humble yourself, and it doesn't work, it depends on what you need to go overseas for. If it's something that's a preference, that's one thing. If it's something that you have to do, it's mandatory, I want to seek ilm, I clearly stated this to you, this is my life, this is my dream, you have to follow and pursue your dreams, with or without her. Wallahu alam.